Hi, Cherie Fogarty here, founder of Creating My Best Life and Habit Gratitude for Kids, where we show you how to get happier and more grateful children and be happier and more grateful yourself. And this week's super simple tip for busy moms and dads for bringing more gratitude and happiness into your home this week and beyond is to start a great big book of gratitude past. Okay, it's a long title, but it's actually super simple and fun, and you'll enjoy doing it and so will your kids. So what you're going to do is take any kind of notebook, any kind of spiral notebook, a journal, that's a great place to do this, an art journal, whatever you want to do, whatever kind of notebook or journal you want to use, you can write on the front or decorate it any way you want. And again, we're going to have our children do this as well, so get as creative as you want. And basically, you're just going to write in there, my great big book of gratitude past. And what this is anytime you think of something in the past, this is different than a gratitude journal that we keep, on a daily basis or weekly basis or whenever, looking forward. This is a journal that we look to the past so that we can remember and appreciate all of the many things throughout our lives that we've had to be grateful for. And just imagine if you have young children and they start this now and they do it for the next 5, 10, 20 years and they look back, imagine how many journals they'll fill of things that they're grateful for. And it'll just bring so much more gratitude and happiness into their lives, and it will bring it into yours as well. Because what you'll be doing, and you can sit down at different times, when you have a few minutes, leave it by your bedside table or somewhere where you'll see it often and your children will see theirs, and just write down, think about a time in your life, think about maybe back to college, or think back to first grade or whatever, depending on your memory and how far back it goes. Think of all of the things, or just brainstorm and let it flow, all of the things that you're grateful for, from teachers to friends to opportunities to getting your first bike, or finding that perfect gift the first time you gave someone a gift instead of just getting them when you were younger. So there are all sorts of things, places, people, places, things that you've done. And I mean, this is limitless. If you really start thinking, you will be amazed at how many things you come up that you may not have even thought of, or that you thought at the time but have forgotten. And it's a great way to jog your memory in general, to relive past moments that have brought you happiness and gratitude, because one of the ways we bring more gratitude and happiness, and research is supporting this, is to remember past gratitude and feel those feelings again. And the best way to do that, clearly, is to think about it, feel it, and write it down. And then you can even go back and look at the journal, if you're in a bad mood or your children are in a bad mood, and look at all of the things in the past. You can work your way backwards from where you are now. You can start from your first memories and work your way forward. You can skip around. And again, this isn't something to do in one day, because hopefully you wouldn't have time, 24 hours might not be enough. But if you just do a little bit, this week, get it going, get the juices flowing, get your kids to start doing it as well, then just keep adding to it. Like I said, leave it somewhere that you see it. Maybe spend 5 minutes each day in the morning. What a great way to start the day, or a great way to end the day before bed, and just write a few things down that come to mind. Think of maybe something sparks a memory during the day, and you write it down. And again, encourage your children to too. And it's a wonderful thing to share. It's a great way to let your kids get to know you. It's a great way to get to know your kids a little better, or the old you, the you before kids anyway, to kind of get a glimpse into that, because so often we forget to tell them, and we forget to remember, we don't remember what it was like to be their age. So when they hear stories of things we were grateful for, it kind of spurs conversation. So there are all sorts of wonderful benefits and connectivity with your children, and bonding and gratitude and happiness that's all tied into this one super simple activity. And again, remember, this isn't something that has to be fancy. It just needs to be from the heart, and really use it as a tool to bring more gratitude and happiness into your life, into your home, and into your children's lives. So that's it. Super simple, right? You can start today, you can start tomorrow, but if you want the benefit of it, you have to start. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just brainstorm and do it. And now it's your turn. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What do you think of this tip? What do you think of the idea of a great big book of gratitude past? And also, if you want to share with us 2 or 3 of your most grateful memories as you come upon them, and we'd all love to hear them. So that's it. Super simple, right? Remember though, knowing it and doing it are 2 different things. So if you want the benefit of this tip this week and beyond, and for your children, for you and for your children, make sure to do this tip. Start your great big book of gratitude past this week, hopefully today. And if you want even more tips, tools, ideas, and strategies for how to get happier and more grateful children and to be happier and more grateful yourself, be sure to head over to SherieFogarty.com after the episode if you're not already there and sign up for email updates. Because remember, we can have happier and more grateful children. We can be happier and more grateful ourselves, and we can and we are changing the world, one child and one family at a time, starting with our own. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.